Welcome to this lesson on how to add three-digit whole numbers. And the main thing you've got to do when you add numbers, when you set them out underneath each other like this, is to line up the numbers correctly and also make sure your answers go in the right column. And this is how you do it. 6 plus 7 is 13. So this 3 you put down in the same column and the 1 you put in the next column by putting it above the numbers in the next column rather than putting it here. If you put it there, it looks a bit like the number 15 and it can lead to mistakes. And some students actually do put it there and get it right, but I recommend that you actually put it above there and then you just add these three numbers together. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and then 4 plus 2 is 6. And there are my answers, or that answer, and each number is in the same column as the numbers that were added together to get that number is what I'm trying to say. Um, so each number in my answer is in the correct column is what I'm trying to say, and you've just got to make sure you do that as well. Example 2, 9 plus 2 is 11, and even though the ones are the same, it's always this one you put down and then the next one you carry into the next column like that. And 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 7 is 17, so I'll put the 7 down and then carry the 1 into the next column, and then 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and there's my answer, 771. Example 3, adding these two numbers together, 651 and 399. 1 plus 9 is 10. So once again, put the 0 down in that same column. Carry the 1 into the next column. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 5 is 15. And once again, put the 5 down in that same column and carry this 1 into the next column. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. And this time you just put the 0 down and then put the 1 next to it, because there are no more numbers after the 6 and the 3 here for you to put the carry above and add to those numbers. So you just put the 1 down next to it, and so the answer to this question is 1050. Example 4, 9 and 6, or 789 plus 496. 9 plus 6 is 15, so put down the 5 and then carry the 1, and again put it above the column. 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 8 is 18, so this time put the 8 down and carry the 1 into the next column. 4 plus 7 is 11, 11 plus 1 is 12, and again, because there are no numbers after the 7 and the 4 to add together, I put both of those numbers down, making sure I put the 2 only in this column and the 1 in the column next to it on its left. So the answer to 789 plus 496 is 1285. So remember to line up your numbers correctly when you're setting out your sums to start with. That's the first thing you need to do. Second thing is, when you work out each answer, make sure you put the answer in the correct column. And then the other thing you need to make sure you do is put the carries above the numbers in the next column and not to the side like this. And if you do these things right, and as long as you add up your numbers correctly, you will end up with the right answers when you add numbers like these together. And adding numbers is something you really need to be good at. So there's an exercise for you to practice, and there are two boxes. If you do one a day for the next 2 days, by then you'll get the next lesson. And what I want you to do for each box is correct your answers, and the answers are also in the exercise at the end of it, and give yourself a score out of 10 for each box. See if you improve over the 2 days, and let me know if this helps you. And other than that, I'll see you in the subtraction lesson.